So for this demonstration, we're just going to be applying the EpoxyÉlite Evo on a glass tile like we're going to be doing on would closely simulate a pool application. So I'm just getting some on the board, and we're not going to fill all the way to the edges and try to make it perfect to the edges. We're just going to try to demonstrate the actual application of the grout and the cleaning process that takes place. So this should be enough to do this demo. So there's a special green float for this, which has nice sharp edges that enables you to get the material in there and get it really packed in tight. And this is EpoxyÉlite Evo in black 1. So we're getting the joints packed in really nice and tight. Of course, we're going at a 45, which is the way you're supposed to do it. So this should give us a decent simulated area. Sometimes for the demo, what we try to do is leave the surface really, really, really dirty so we can give a worst case example. We're not going to do that on this demo. We're actually going to get it nice and clean just to kind of show you under normal circumstances. You're pulling off the excess grout, getting as much as you can off the surface. And the key to this product that is obvious, the most often overlooked, is the use of ample water. So that's the whole point of this particular video, is to show you when you have enough water, this scrub pad, which is the required tool, feels actually lubricated. Okay, it feels like it's got WD-40 on it. If you're doing a vertical application, it's going to be almost impossible to keep enough water in the sponge or scrub pad, whatever you want to call it, because it runs out. So what we do is we pre-wet the surface with water, and you can see when it's wetting it out, it actually starts to turn a little bit of a lighter color, and that, you know then that there's actually areas where the grout is actually starting to release from the surface. See how I can just literally just touching it with my finger, it's sort of self-cleaning. This is the key. This is the magic to this entire process, is you have enough to where it feels like it's lubricated. It's almost impossible to have too much water. And here's your grout that's coming off into the pad. Look at that now. When you hit it with water, you're seeing it's cleaning. And you keep wetting it. Because that's the key process right there. This scrub pad is removing and releasing, causing an emulsion to take place on the surface that cleans it right off. When you clean in the bucket, literally it's just coming right off into there. And now you're using a sponge that's made, it's called a Sweepex sponge. It's made just for this process. And literally, you're literally cleaning it, and there's almost no haze. You'll get a little bit of runoff from there, and you're going to go down and just kind of address that up. But it's actually easier than black cement grout with the EpoxyÉlite properly cleaned. It cleans easier than most any grout you'll find. So that's just going to sit another minute or two, and you'll see I left a little bit of haze on there just to kind of show you how to address it. You want to keep your water clean often. Keep your sponge clean. If you don't clean your water or change your water out often, all you're going to be doing is spreading epoxy around. You're just going to keep causing you to have a haze that's going to be a problem for later. So I'm just going to go back and literally pull that off. Final haze there might be, and then just just to accelerate the conversation, you'll see a little bit of running of some water, some things that might create a haze later. You literally can go and take a terry cloth towel, paper towel, or whatever, if you want to dress certain areas, just very light application of it, and just go over the area and pull off any excess water. And that'll help you in the final buffing that's going to take place in about 30 to 45 minutes. I'm just getting a little bit of the extra water off right there. So that's enough for now.
Really going to put that out in a major way and get to know the product and get to know